Evening guys, house starting to come together. You'll probably see up there, and I got solar water heating. I've got enough space up there. I think it was about €1,800. Got a chat today with Tony, the guy that does the solar. He does solar panels for the electric and solar water. So I think we're going to be doing solar electric probably before Christmas. Basically this house will be off grid financially. So canopy's gone in now. Obviously, you know, the cover's all fitted now and looking nice. Currently still taking moisture out of the walls. This runs quite smoothly. Bear in mind I'm doing it with one arm, so quite happy with that. Good to have the canopy. Angle come down, obviously scaffolding's in the way, but it looks like the angle there will sort of come down here, which means when you've got it over to there, the hot tub there, that's going to be quite nice, little quiet space. Put your canopy over the top, because the canopy can reach pretty much near enough the wall, but I'm not going to move the scaffolding just to show you. You have to wait. But the house is starting to come together now. So let's have a look now. Looks like Eagle's starting to prepare the tape in the joints now, because they're going to start doing the windows probably tomorrow. Let's see how the guys got on today. So switch some lights on. So air conditioning unit is now getting set up, so that's probably going to be live tomorrow. There's no pipes to go in there, guys, because the pipes are already in the wall. That's what this bit is, but it's still drying out. That's the condensate piece and the pumps there, so you get no odour coming back, so that'll be quite nice. That's got to come round and in, because that's going into the bathroom. You can see there, that's where my 6-socket piece is, so I've already drilled it, roll plugged it, just got to fit that, which, to be fair, I left the guys alone for the last few days. But I might do that tonight. Come on, take me 10 minutes. Kitchen, April's been over to Brico to sort the kitchen out today, so she's picked her kitchen. I think they're picking it up tomorrow or Thursday, so that's now going ahead. So hopefully, I was tempted to put the TV unit together and put it there, but I think what we really need to do is start decluttering. Get the remotes now set up for the aircon and out of the way. Start decluttering that, because there's nothing in that big box, for example, that can go, and there's a couple of boxes there with nothing in as well, so clear that space there so we can stack the kitchen units up, and look forward to getting that done and dusted and out of the way. Now the big TV unit's going to go around down here or down that side. We haven't decided yet, because if we can move it to that side it's better, because I can hide all the cables and stuff behind it. Go across there, then the TV sort of sits in front of the window, because to be fair, that window, although it'll be open, it's this sitting room, sofa's over here, you'll be sat watching TV, just chilling out, chillaxing. The fan works really well, I like it, I'm happy with it. You know what, it's starting to come together now. I'm feeling a lot happier than I was a few days ago. I'm starting to get a bit grumpy. We go upstairs now. That's the sound system that's built into the light. Just connect to that with your Bluetooth on your phone. Let's have a look at the bathroom. Switch is still up here at the minute. So bathroom's starting to come together now. So the framework's gone in. Looking nice now, isn't it? Obviously there's a bit of cover on there to protect it at the minute while we sort this mess out. Yeah, back to the duct in. So Igor was going to fit the duct in today for the ventilation. There's a little fan unit to go in there. But basically he's had a look at it. Firstly, it's rusted, but B, when he's looked at it, it was never installed. So you got all that ducting in there, nobody actually finished it. So it's obviously the builders put it in, or the architects, oh yeah, this is what you got. Oh yeah, we'll do that for you. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And then they didn't bother doing it. So it was already there, it was just never installed. So we are gonna have to take it across here, finish that up, then just tidy the end round. So it's boxed in, nice and tidy there, to get that completed, which I think Igor will probably do tomorrow. He was a bit frustrated with it today, to be fair, because it's like a lot of the problems you get on a lot of these Spanish houses is dodgy ways of working. Like there, all the hose and that's there. Let's not use it. Forget that. Even though it's been spec'd and part of the job, let's not bother. Aircon's still running full throttle at the minute. That's to get the moisture out all the walls. But I think by tomorrow we won't be needing that again. So I think this will be finished by Friday. Happy with that. The guys will be happy with that as well, because if we finish these jobs, I'll start lining up the next projects. I'll switch the lights off. We go upstairs then, on to the next thing. Tell you what, the temperature difference between there and here is probably about 10 degrees. I smell the wood. Oh no, it's not wood actually, it's the hot water, isn't it? Right. Yeah, I see we need to do something with that as well. So I think what next, tomorrow I'll bring my, what do you call it, my iPad, and sketch out where I want this door to come to. So that this will probably be done next month. Taking that wall out, that window out, and bringing it down here. So you've got a double sliding door, but this side is locked. So you don't slide out and think, I'll just pop through there, trip on the edge and fall down the stairs. So you imagine that's a double door, so this side will sort of slide, that side is locked, just for safety. Which will work really well. Looking forward to that. Same as sketching out the, I'll tell you what I'm smelling up here is heat. Because this tank is now full of hot water. This is the original cable, so going to have to change that tomorrow, because that's no good like that. It's not the guy's fault doing the installation. This is the original pipes, but I think I may even have a new flex that could go there anyway. But this is now running on hot water. As you can see, not on. It's full of hot water from the tank on the roof. So what you got goes off the roof. So basically, is it a double flow? Hang on. So that's the cold. So that'll be your cold feed going up onto the roof, heating up the water up on the roof, coming down into the cold feed of the boiler. And then that means this is full of hot water, which then feeds down here. And because this is, as you can see, switched on, but at temperature, this will stay on, but not actually be doing anything except for the winter. Now, the other interesting thing about this, because I was talking to Tony, the guy that's doing the solar, about the problems you have in Spain with the tanks rupture. You know, you get a little stone or something in it, and they blow about every 3-4 years. And what he was saying is, put a little inline filter in there to protect that. And to be fair, there will be one going in the main one downstairs, and then feeding the entire house on the cold feed. Basically take any stones, because if the stones get in between the inside the unit, it sort of rubs and punctures the skin. So you've got that issue with those, plus because these have got like a heating element, that's another issue about when it goes, it sort of boils up, fossing in there, problems around that. So these are normally only last about 3 to 4 years. Now the interesting thing about the solar one up on the roof, which we might not be able to see, because it's all the way over here, this is all dirty again. I washed this the other day. So that's our solar water now. Well, that's a different system, because what you've got there is it never sort of gets to boiling point. So we're not expecting to rupture, and Tony was saying that they shouldn't rupture at all. So what you'll have is, because that's got a heating element, boils, blah, blah, too hot, the one on the roof never sort of gets that sort of temperature, so don't get that failure issue. The main thing is that we put a filter in to protect this one and the one on the roof, and this little guy down here, which was a little bit expensive, so he wants looking after, and for an inline filter makes a bit of sense to spend some money on a filter to protect. That's about €600. One of those is about 150, but the water damage all the way down the stairs and everything, much more than 150, 180 euros. And obviously the solar tank on the roof is nearly £2,000. But what we're going to be doing up on the roof, as I said, I was talking to Tony earlier, I think we're going to put solar panels up there, and we'll get enough space for 2 kilowatts, which is pretty much enough to run the house on, to be fair. Which is about €5,500, which, the way the bills are at the moment, I'm not trying to talk a bit about bills, because I know a lot of people roll their eyes because of the way things are going on in the UK around the gas supplies at the minute as well. Probably find this will pay for itself in 3 to 4 years, because it means we can leave the aircon on most of the time if we want it, but if it's not on, we're actually just feeding back to the tariff and getting a little bit of money back, which obviously isn't a phenomenal amount of money, but every little helps, as they say. But house is progressing. Like I says, let the guys finish downstairs before I let them up here. I'm going to cut this bit out, take that out, get the window in, cut that out, put the window in instead of a door, bring the window to about here. So it's a fairly large window, because you imagine you're going to get a bit of a beach view in that. That'd be nice. You know, you're sitting here working, washing machine will be in there, vibration plate on the floor, take the noise away. I may insulate the inside of the cupboard, but to be fair, not really that fussed, because the desk that will be here temporary, which I may not even buy now until the conservatory's done, will be out there, because there'll be my desk out there and a small sofa and stuff, and this becomes a bit of a nice area to just chill out. I'll have to think what we're going to do with it, because I mean, I think that we can put the I'm thinking we could put a little sofa up here, with a sofa bed, for when Ubby's got his mate stopping over. They can sort of crash up here and just hang out, you know, gives them their own little bit of space. They have this bit, my bit's out there, so when they're noisy, I can shut the door. This guy's not looking very well, but I think he's actually looking a bit better today, actually. The leaves seem to be staying on. I just kind of super glued them earlier, didn't really, but they seem to be a bit better. This guy's doing alright. I gave him some water yesterday, he loved that, because he was curling up and looking a little bit unwell. The grave guy's pretty robust anyway, but now we're starting to get to the point where the windows will start to get finished downstairs. Those guys can start looking at new homes downstairs, and we'll get the shed in and drop the shed in down there. So all in all, it's progressing quite well. I'm really happy. Yeah, so that's the update. I won't talk too much more about it. Solar's in, everyone's happy, kids are happy, April's happy, gone and sorted her kitchen today, so that's going in next week. Big things up here, like I said, I've got to change these rails, so I'm going to sketch all that tomorrow, because I think it soon adds up, because they're in 3 metre runs, so for about there, that's about €200, 400, 600, 800, just over €1,000 there. And then I've got the same down there, so you're probably talking €1,500 to €2,000 to make these all nice and metal. Low to no maintenance, but I think it'll look a lot better. And as we know, I painted and fixed these earlier in the year, and this one's weathered not too bad with the cracking and whatever, but paint started to go quite quick. So I don't fancy being out here spending half my life looking after these guys if I don't need them. We get those metal ones, job done. Just goes in, bit of a view through it. I'll be sitting there, sofa over there, desk here, looking over there. Got sliding glass doors here, folding glass windows there, and sitting listening to the waves. I can't wait, really can't. The big debate at the moment is what we're going to do with this, because I think we need to do something. Now, answers on the postcards, what you recommend. I'm thinking of gouging it and maybe going over the top of it, because it's not loose, but obviously you've got a bit of ground movement there, but it's not all the way through. But I want to get it repaired and done properly, and something that's low maintenance would be fantastic. My key words: low maintenance to no maintenance. But yeah, thanks for watching.